Let's go. Good morning, my friends. It's your old pal, Peace Love Music, with another episode of the Let's Go Good Morning Show, brought to you live by Deorganized Media in partnership with our amazing friends at Bitcoin Live Decentralized Broadcasting. It is Tuesday, the 12th of August. So many things happening. Some more information coming out about things even as we're launching the show. I think inflation data might have come in a little bit under, but still hotter than they want. So I think they're telegraphing a rate cut for September. We've got a little ways to get there, so it's going to be a little choppy till we get to that rate cut, but it does look like that's coming. It's a good day. Every day is a good day if you make it a good day. Focus on the things you can control. Try to figure out how you want to experience things. What is the world that you want to experience like? And what is the version of yourself that exists in that world? The rest will fall into place, and you just keep chipping away. You'll break that rock. Friendly reminder, this is a news show. We're providing news and information only. It's up to you to do your own research, make your own decisions. Never invest money you cannot afford to lose, because any investment can go to zero. You can lose money in an investment, or even if it doesn't go to zero, you could lose a significant percentage of your money. It's money you can't afford to lose. You can't afford to lose it. Do not put it into a risky investment. The way you know it's risky or not is doing your own research. Because if you're just going based on what somebody else says, some guy on the internet wearing a Stacks t-shirt, you might be right, might be wrong. You're taking the risk. He's got none. Do your own research. It's important that you guys do that. We're here to provide news and information, education, information, hopefully some entertainment, never financial advice. That being said, oh, by the way, Chads, share the live stream. You guys know this because you're already Chads. Most of you have already shared out the live stream, or you're starting to share it. If you tuned in, tune in, share the live stream. Say hi in the live chat. Comment underneath the post. Share it out. Bring your friends. Tell them about Find to Earn rounds coming up later. We got Find to Earn rounds coming up at 9:30. Tons of sponsors and growing. I think we got 8 rounds today, including the jackpot round with 20 STX, $10 worth of Rue, $10 worth of Leo, STX AI, Bitcoin Pepe, Flat Earth, Droid token, and Build on Bob on Stacks token. Lots of stuff going on with the community here. So stay tuned, tune in, have fun, have some engagement. We got the guys from Tokeo Wallet who we met at Inscribing Vegas back in May coming on to chat with us in a little bit. That's going to be fun. And let me get into the news and info. The numbers this morning. Let me actually, it would be helpful if I shared my screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about. All right. Bitcoin under 120, but holding on 119. It actually rocked up to 121, 123 range yesterday. Then came back down as of the broadcast. It was already under 120. So we're actually about where we were yesterday around this time. Ethereum shot up again while I was producing the news this morning. I heard it had hit 4,500. It's at 4,400 right now. Earlier when I looked, Stacks was a little down. Let's see where we are. 72 cents, not too bad. It's recovered a bit. It was down closer to 70, so that's good. Nice little bottom and then recover. Finding some support there at the 70-cent range. That's good. Fear and Greed Index actually at 60, down a little bit from yesterday morning, but still in that just tip of the greed range. It's actually not a bad place to be usually in the markets, unless we've been hot for a while and it's trending down, which it's not. And the top 3 gainers on CoinMarketCap for the last 24 hours are Tezos, Lido DAO, and Uniswap. Ethereum's actually coming in 4th. Chainlink, a lot of Ethereum stuff going. It does seem to be alt season, my friends. In the Stacks DeFi world, at Stacking DAO, whoops, I changed my screen there. There we go. You can earn 9.2% on your liquid STSTX token. So you deposit your stacks, you get liquid stacked STSTX tokens, liquid stacked stacks. The STSTX appreciates in value at the APY, which is variable. It changes periodically. Sometimes it changes day to day, depending on how the markets are going. Sometimes it might be the same about for a week or two, but it is dynamic, and it applies at all times. Your STSTX is always appreciating against your STX. You can then go deploy that into further DeFi options and earn more yield that way. Or you can actually deposit it as to earn yield in SBTC at 8.93%, or native stacking yield, regular old stacking with native BTC rewards. You can get 9.3% over at Stacking DAO today. And at Zest Protocol, you can go and lend that out. Oh my gosh, we got a bump on SBTC yield, a big bump on SBTC yield. 6.43% on your Bitcoin. Stacks has fast, low-fee transactions, proof of transfer security, native Bitcoin rewards, and a robust Bitcoin-centric DeFi ecosystem where you can actually earn 6.43% on your Bitcoin as SBTC in Stacks right now. SBTC is cross-chain compatible now with Wormhole adoption. You're going to be able to use it in Sui and Solana and other chains. Aptos is adopting it. So many more. It's actually going to be the Bitcoin DeFi asset, in my opinion. And Stacks has it now. You can go loan it out and get 6.43% over at Zest Protocol on your Bitcoin and borrow against it. Some creative, complex yield strategies, which you can check out at the Satoshi AI SAI agent platform soon. I think it's still whitelist, but you check that out. Stacking DAO Zest. Great stuff happening on Stacks. Over at stxtools.io, the block token, is that the one? Is that what I'm looking at? Block token is the number one? I don't think so. It's got to be a different one. Did he make it out? Blocks. Let's go. I am a blocks head. Wow. I missed that opportunity, although I wouldn't have sold anyway. Congratulations. Big fan of that project coming out of the Fact Fun team. I didn't know it was out. Maybe it's not. Maybe this is picking up bonding curve tokens. I don't know. Blocks is the number one token. Gus and BDC, your top 3 token gainers on Stacks. stxtools.io is the place to go to get your to get into the know if you're doing your own research on Stacks related tokens. In the news today, we have the organized daily update. Blue Origin accepts crypto for space flights. Jeff Bezos's Blue Origin has announced it will now accept cryptocurrency for its space tourism flights, adding Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, USDT, and USDC, soon USDH, to its payment options. This move blends the cutting-edge appeal of private space travel with growing normalization of digital assets for high-value purchases. Passengers booking the new Shepard suborbital flight can now pay using supported crypto wallets, marking another high-profile case of crypto integration in mainstream luxury services. Adoption's just coming and coming and coming. Big players eye stablecoins after the Genius Act has passed. Following the passage of the U.S. Genius Act, major corporations including Bank of America, Citigroup, Walmart, and Amazon are reportedly exploring the issuance of their own dollar-backed stablecoins. The new law provides a clear regulatory framework for stablecoin operations, removing previous compliance uncertainties. Industry analysts believe this could trigger a wave of corporate-led payment innovations, potentially challenging existing stablecoin issuers like Tether and Circle, while accelerating blockchain-based commerce adoption. The bottom line here is mass adoption is here. Institutional adoption is here. I've been saying it for over a year now. This is going to be the institutional adoption phase. Normies don't get it yet. We're not getting retail in until this all takes place. And they're not going to push it into retail until this all actually takes place, because they're going after high dollar, high net worth people. That's who always gets the first crack at money-making opportunities in our current paradigm. But it's being adopted. It's being adapted. Not just adopted. It's being adapted. They're bringing it in. They're utilizing it. They're seeing ways that they can actually increase their efficiencies with it. And this is exactly what we want for the decentralized world. If it's not being used, then it doesn't matter. But it is being used, so it matters. World Liberty. That's not a great phonetic, by the way. World Liberty. It's not a great. They should fix that. WLFI Financial and Alt 5 Sigma launch $1.5 billion WLFI Treasury. Alt 5 Sigma Corp, in partnership with the Trump family-backed World Liberty Financial, has announced plans to raise $1.5 billion through the sale of 200 million shares at $7.50 each. The funds will be used to acquire WLFI, World Liberty Financial native token, with the goal of holding 7.5% of the total supply in the corporate treasury. Alongside the deal, Zach Witkoff will become Alt 5's chairman, Eric Trump will join as director, and Zach Folkman will serve as the board observer, signaling deep political and financial ties in the venture. Bitcoin falls ahead of inflation data, and that was yesterday. Bitcoin price dropped 2.3% to around 118.7. It's recovered a little bit since then as traders position themselves ahead of the upcoming U.S. Consumer Price Index report, which came out this morning. Markets are bracing For a hotter than expected inflation data, it was actually slightly under the expected number, which could delay Federal Reserve interest rate cuts and dampen investor appetite for risk assets, including cryptocurrencies. The decline reflects broader caution in both equities and digital assets, with macroeconomic uncertainty driving short-term volatility in BTC and other major tokens. This is an interesting one. Bitmine Immersion becomes the top ETH holder. And just the idea that we're talking about who holds the most ETH. Bitmine Immersion, led by market analyst Tom Lee, who has been all over the place telling everybody how much Ether is going to go up, has secured its position as the largest corporate holder of Ethereum, with the Treasury now exceeding 1.2 million ETH, valued at approximately $4.8 billion. The move represents a bold bet on Ethereum's long-term growth and DeFi dominance. This acquisition surpasses previous corporate ETH holdings records and positions Bitmine as a key player in influencing ETH liquidity and market dynamics in the coming years. The ETH ETF hits a 52-week high. The Bitwise Ethereum ETF has climbed to a 52-week high, fueled by strong institutional inflows and increasing confidence in Ethereum's long-term market potential. Analysts attribute the rally to improved regulatory sentiment, expanding DeFi use cases, and Ethereum's upcoming network upgrades. This milestone reflects growing investor interest in ETH as a core portfolio asset alongside Bitcoin within traditional investment structures like ETFs. FGNX stock jumps on Ethereum investment. This is another one. Fundamental Global Inc. shares rose to 10.78% after a substantial Ethereum purchase, showing crypto's influence on equities. It's just been going crazy. The move marks the company's first major foray into cryptocurrency as a treasury asset. Their first major foray was into Ethereum, aligning it with a growing trend of traditional firms adding digital assets to their balance sheets. The investment has sparked investor optimism, suggesting that more crossover between equity markets and crypto should follow. Crazy stuff happening with ETH right now. I definitely wouldn't FOMO if you're not holding. I would just kind of sit and wait and look. But always do your own research and never do what I say just because I said it. ETF flows on August 11th. Bitcoin spot ETF saw $178 million net inflows, led by BlackRock's IBIT with $138 million. Ethereum spot ETFs posted $1.02 billion in net inflows yesterday, led by BlackRock's ETH with 640. Fidelity had 277. Usually when you see that that's nuts. That's nuts. $1 billion in one day for Ethereum. Shout out Stacking DAO. Stack with Stacking DAO. Zero Authority daily bounties, guys. 10 active bounties live today on Zero Authority. Some featured ones with Rue, Leo, Welsh, Planet Quest, Flat Earth. So much going on. Powered by Stacks. You got opportunities to earn all sorts of stuff. From memes to tutorials, marketing and pitch challenges. Get over to zeroauthority.dao.com and start participating. Shout out Bitflow. And our calendar for the day. Great whatever morning space this morning. It was a little comical because Binta could only hear me and nobody else for a little while. I was playing translator while I was setting up the show. As always, we have our Monday through Friday morning show live, which you're watching right now. We bring you all the news, the information. At 9:30, we have, I didn't put it on the calendar today for schedule today for some reason. At 9:30, we have Find to Earn rounds with Xenitron, the Game Master, Skullcoin, sponsored by LeoCoin, RueCoin, Bitcoin Pepe, STXAI, Flat Earth, Droid token, Bob token, and also some stacks for the jackpot round funded by Skullcoin. It's a great way to come and engage and play games with us at 9:30. Tune in at 10 a.m. The Stacks DeFi show with Stacking DAO. Always a great place. At 1 p.m., the weekly Stacking DAO screen share with GP and friends. Get over there into the Stacking DAO Discord and join the screen share. At 3 p.m., Art on Stacks with Reese, 300, and GPSC. 4 p.m. is the Hermetica Hangout with Tim, Dave and Jack been switched, the legend of Stacks Legends. And at 5:30 p.m., all things crypto with Dave and Crypto Landy, our good friend. Get over to deorganize.media, check out the schedule, get your account set up. It's a simple Stacks wallet connection. Get over there, get joined, and know what's going on in our ecosystem on the daily. That is how we do it. And real quick, before I bring on our guests who are waiting patiently, and I appreciate your time today very much, just want to do a quick word from our sponsors. Stacking DAO is the leading liquid staking platform for the Stacks network. Stacking DAO is changing the game by letting users earn up to 10% APY on their STX while keeping their assets liquid. Unlike traditional staking, their unique design means no minimums, and users start earning rewards immediately, so there are zero switching costs when moving from different pools. Plus, you've got options. Choose to get your rewards in STX or SBTC, whatever fits your strategy. Want to start earning yields today? Head over to stackingdao.com and jump in. Stacking DAO is where liquidity meets opportunity. And Bitflow is the top DEX on Stacks, letting you trade native BTC, STX, SBTC, USDC, runes, and more all in one place by aggregating the best prices on Alex, Arcadico, and Valar. Recently, Bitflow rolled out Flex Pools, launching with STX pools to support liquid staking assets, offering flexible deposits, smarter rewards, and deeper liquidity over at Bitflow. No impermanent loss is what that Flex Pools means on stablecoins and liquid assets. Great stuff going on there. And I'm going to bring on the homie and our guest. Really excited about this. Well, let me get that. We know that. GP, what's up, man? How you doing today?
Good morning. Having a little bit of troubles there this morning with the morning show, but we were starting off strong. We got it figured out, and now we're back to the high frequency vibes, building the plane in the air, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We got 300, the artist. What's up? I love the specs, man.
Let's go.
You just got off the motorcycle or something?
Yeah, I'm just pulling out my Xenitron here, Brody. Yeah, I told you I'm going to bring out the mask, Brody. Like that. Straight like that.
I like it. I like it. And we have Shaz today with us from Tokeo Wallet. GP and I met some of the Tokeo guys down at Inscribing Vegas. Super cool guys, great vibe. We chatted with them for a long time, and then we kept bumping into them. We were at the Bitflow Beach party, or I keep calling it Bitflow Beach. Bitflow Beach with Bitcoin Beach with Liquidium Trio and Bitflow. They were there partying with us there. It was a great time. We met Steve and Chase over there. Shaz, we chatted a little bit in DMs, but this is our first time chatting. How are you today, man?
Good, mate. Good. GM guys. Nice to meet you, and excited to be here. Yeah, I believe Steve and Chase, both of whom are based out of the US, were over in Vegas for Bitcoin Vegas, and then running our booth for Inscribing, and they had a solid time. So I'm glad you guys connected over there, and obviously we were able to reconnect through social media. So great to be here, guys. I've been tuned in and kind of watching and having fun. I watched a few of the shows in the past as well, just to get myself a little bit familiar with what's going on.
Yeah, it's maybe a slightly different vibe than what you're going to get on a lot of these kind of shows, because we're deorganized. We do it a little bit differently. We try to have fun. It's an easy atmosphere. So we do focus on Bitcoin and generally stacks oriented stuff, because we're all tied to the stacks ecosystem, but we're also, because we're very fundamentally tied to Bitcoin and decentralization is the ethos. It's a big tent. We want to talk to everybody. And actually, Tokeo Wallet has some really interesting stuff. I have a little bit of Cardano, by the way. I've had ADA for years, and most of it's stuck in an old Daedalus wallet that is on my machine that I have to go. The machine doesn't even have a working keyboard. I have to go get a plug-in keyboard and put and use it. But now that I had a reason to go get Tokeo Wallet, a Cardano wallet, and play around with it, now I have a little bit of SNEC token, and I have a little bit of MinSwap token, and I'm engaging in a little bit of Cardano DeFi. I put a little bit of Bitcoin in there because I like to spread it around and diversify where I'm keeping stuff. Right now, it's functioning for Cardano and Bitcoin, but there's some more to come. Well, why don't we step back and I'll let you tell me. You tell me about Tokeo Wallet.
Let's go.
Yeah, for sure, man. It's pretty exciting. I mean, interestingly, you talk about stacks, you talk about Bitcoin, and I'll jump back to the origins and all of that. But we're about we'll drop a bit of alpha, but we're about like 10 hours away from announcing that we're going to be launching on Sui in a few days.
Nice.
And there's a bit of obviously stacks related stuff there. I was at Sui Basecamp, watched the whole stacks announcement with SBTC there. So I was on, actually sitting right in front of the main stage. So that was pretty exciting. But yeah, so it's an interesting story. Myself and the two other founders, Simon and Steve, or Guido, as we
Guido,
call
yeah.
him. Yeah. We're all Australian, based. Well, I'm kind of between Dubai and Australia nowadays. Guido's mostly in the US, and we kind of met when they were trying to set up or rather create an NFT marketplace, which didn't work out because NFTs kind of took a bit of a dive down, and they just wanted some help on an advisory perspective, and then that's how we kind of connected a couple, maybe 2.5 years ago now, and from there, as they say, the rest is history. That sort of ended, or rather, we pivoted to a different direction, and they kind of asked me to come on as a co-founder as we were building out Tokeo. And that was towards the end of 2023, so it's been a while now. And then we sort of launched Tokeo in July, initially as a Cardano product to test out over there. It's an exciting ecosystem. It's got a lot of very diehard people in it. But I myself and a lot of the other team members have been pretty deep in runes and ordinals, and obviously everyone's kind of held Bitcoin from the origins of when they come into this space, much like yourselves, me as well. So we dropped that, and now very soon we're dropping Sui. We have a massive push coming up. You're going to probably be seeing a lot of that on social media. It's been really, really nice. We've got a lot of users that continue to grow both on Cardano and Bitcoin. Expect a very sizable amount of people coming in on the Sui front as well. And there's a lot of exciting features that we're going to be dropping very, very soon, which I'm happy to kind of dive in with you guys, which really set Tokeo apart from one, our peers, but secondly also from being a quote unquote traditional wallet.
Yeah, and I will tell you, like, I have it on my phone, so I can't really share it on the live stream. It doesn't work well, but it's a really cool phone. I mean, cool wallet app. It works super fast. Playing around with Cardano, it's stuff I haven't been able to find a good Cardano wallet until now. To be honest with you, I've tried a couple of other ones. Like I've used Nami and a couple of others, and they just don't seem to be as much as functional directly for Cardano stuff. They're confusing. Like this actually gives me it's a lot more. It's very slick. I like it. It's a good app. We also have obviously there's a lot of synergies between Stacks and Sui. We have a guy in our space, in our ecosystem, that's hosting spaces regularly. That's like a Sui, a Stacks X Sui space, trying to integrate the communities and stuff. So that's all coming. So big and tons of awesome stuff going on with Sui as well. So it's a no-brainer picking them up. You said that's launching like today, tomorrow? That's like that.
Well, whoever's watching this gets the alpha that, it is the teaser, or rather the announcement that we are going to Sui is going to drop in about, 6 hours, maybe 5 hours from now. And then we're going to go pretty hard from there. 10 partnership announcements, 15 integrations. We're doing all these themes with projects there. We're going to run something like 15 spaces over like 6 days with 50 or 60 projects on Sui. That's kind of how we do things. When we launched on Bitcoin, we did what we called the Bitcoin Blitz, and we ended up sort of covering or having more than 50 or 60 different projects building on Bitcoin come on. I know you guys do some stuff with Hermetica. We had those guys on.
Oh yeah, we love him. Jacob's a friend of ours. Jack Binswish, Dave, they like all his. We know. Yeah, we're way in with Hermetica. I was DMing with Jacob this morning.
Yeah, so we had quite a few people on those spaces. I couldn't even, from the top of my head, Rooniverse, Garden Finance, Sats Terminal. We're integrated with those guys.
Awesome.
Radfi, Middle. We're working on Bitcoin. We're working to build out on Middle. We're working to build out on Arch. The guys from Billy, Tap Protocol, Ordinal Hive, Helix, list goes on. So a whole bunch of different projects. We did that. We did a similar sort of thing on Cardano. Now, obviously, doing it on Sui. But at the end of the day, right, we've always felt that one, you have, again, you have different multi-chain wallet products that do different things. So you have like a Trust wallet or an Exodus, which is essentially there for simple kind of level swaps and on and off ramping, right? Then you have something like Phantom, which does 4 or 5 chains at like a deeper integration level. Or, you have something like you spoke about Nami, which does only a Cardano, or like a Rabi wallet that does only EVM, right? So I still have to go to 20 or 30 different places, or Slush wallet on Sui, which lets me do a whole bunch of stuff on Sui. So with all of that going on, it gets very, very complicated for the average user, right? And one of my Simon or Magic Flow, who kind of heads tech for us, he's been building out apps for the better part of 15 years. And that's why I think, when you talk about smooth UI, UX, easy to access, and kind of feature packed, right? That's what these guys do. And we're pretty lucky, and pretty lucky to know him and work with him on this stuff, because it's super, super exciting. And you talk about mobile, but we're about a month, 2 tops from the desktop version going live as well. So that'll make it a lot easier too for users. But the idea is, why don't you enable all the things that people want to do with DeFi from one singular place? And that's where Tokeo comes in.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. That's what we need. The wallet apps need to become everything apps. They really do. Yeah, that's your new your social media is going to happen on there. You have to, because you want to be able to, you want that browser to be your main browser on your phone app anyway, right? You want your phone wallet app to be your browser app, because otherwise there's a disconnect from when I want to actually go interact with something with my wallet versus if I'm in my browser apps on my phone, they can't trigger my wallet. So it's not functional right now. So we do need more of this kind of functionality coming. I love that you guys are working on this, and I love that we just happened to fall into you guys too. Like, we just happened to be there. We had a great rapport. I was streaming live from the event, so actually this is the second time technically Tokyo has been on our show. But we really, I dig what you guys are doing. I dig the vibe from where you're coming at it from. I like it.
Yeah, appreciate it, mate. Yeah.
So Sui integration soon. Desktop extension, like wallet extension app in a couple months. Is that what
Yeah,
you?
give or take. Could be sooner.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know. We don't
yeah.
want to pin devs down to an early time. No, the worst thing, devs do not want to have to kick things down the road after they committed to a date. So I try not to ask for a pinpoint, but a couple months more
Yeah,
or less.
yeah.
Nice.
We'll also have, again, I don't want to give a timeline, but within this quarter itself, we'll have MasterCard for Bitcoin as well. Starting off launching in the EU first and then opening up globally from there. But we're about 50% done with the integration, but essentially you can then use your BTC to buy your groceries at the shop. So that's a nice addition. And then of course, you'll be able to take like a USDC on Sui, a Sui, an ADA, and then as we integrate more and more chains. So that's not far away either. But I really like the Bitcoin prospect of it, because that's obviously exciting. You don't really have a large non-custodial wallet on Bitcoin that enables this. You can do it through some centralized exchanges where you can use your BTC for this sort of stuff, but there isn't one that lets you do it non-custodially. So that is pretty exciting for us, and we're not far away now. We got a bit of a grant for it on Cardano to kind of build that out. So that's all public information. There's 50% of it is done, and we should be done with it pretty quickly. But hey, I mean, me personally, I'm not spending my BTC on anything. I'm just saying.
But you never know
But
when you might need to, and it always helps. It's
exactly,
not
yeah.
it's not a 6-step process to get to it.
Yeah, and I don't have to go through again like an organize or a platform where the keys aren't mine.
Right.
And that's I think something that's important to all of us. So yeah, I'm pretty pumped for that feature too. And then by the end of the year, we'll have our mates from Ripple integrated as well. We're working with the team over there on some stuff at Ripple.
So you guys
So
are
that's another
you guys
one.
are expecting to have Ripple functionality by end of the year too, end of this
Yeah,
year.
XRP. So there's two ways we look at it, guys. To be very honest, so we've had these what we call deep integrations, right? So you can go in, you can make these swaps on with runes. You can make these swaps for Cardano native tokens. You can do some stuff around staking. We're obviously going to be building a lot of BTC yield products into the app very soon. So that's that's what we call a deep integration. Similarly on Sui, as soon as you go in, you'll have NFTs, you'll have native staking, you'll have liquid staking, you'll have all of that stuff, and then you'll have swaps. So like SBTC on Sui can be swapped for Sui or Wall token or anything of that sort. And then we have what we call simple integration. So from a simple integration point of view, you will also see things like just Sol, just ETH, just BNB. But the main reason for that is on and off ramping. People can come in and do that because we are deep with a lot of Bitcoiners and a lot of ADA holders, and a lot of these people care very much about that whole concept of not your keys, not your crypto.
Well, that's on the on ramping piece is a huge. That's a big piece. We need better on ramping.
Well, the guys were doing the
You talk
MasterCard
about
with
fiat on ramping, right? We're talking about fiat, like converting fiat into those assets.
Yeah. So that's another deliverable that will come out alongside MasterCard because they're kind of intertwined. But 160 countries or 150 countries is the number that you'll be able to on and off ramp fiat to crypto, crypto to fiat, right? But then think of it like this: I use my USD to buy some BTC, and then I stake my BTC into, let's say there's a big MPC platform on Sui called Ika that's launching soon. So I can stake my BTC onto Sui, and all of that's done in 2 clicks all through Tokeo, right? So and then I can receive those rewards instantly on the Sui blockchain, and then whenever I want to convert it back to BTC, sell it for USD, withdraw it, boom, done. So it's a total of like 5 clicks, 5 taps or 5 clicks over the span of, me generating money off of that. So that's a very large part of what we are building out towards. And that's also where we really see Tokeo kind of headed, in the direction that, is obviously generating a lot of interest for our users, and also partners and other, larger institutions that are interested in what we're kind of cooking.
Awesome, man. Great stuff. Really great stuff. What's so you said you originally launched Cardano, was it July of 23? That's what you were saying, or is it July last
July
year?
24. July 24.
Okay. So you started in
and
July 23, or you started in 23. You launched the Cardano app just about a year, just a little over a year ago. And then
so December 23 is when we started building it out.
okay.
July, we dropped, you could say a full version on iOS. October or November last year, we dropped a full version on Android. And then, we dropped Bitcoin in March or April. No. Even later than that, close to around BTC Vegas. That's around the time we dropped Bitcoin. So, couple, maybe 2.5 months ago. And then now we've got Sui coming. But once you've built on Bitcoin, once you've built on Cardano, other chains get a lot easier.
Yeah, right. Right. There's a steep learning curve, but it gets less steep once you get closer to the, up that first hill, let's say. But
and with UTXO blockchains, it's a lot harder. Once you move over to like the world of like Move with Sui or an EVM or Rust on Solana, the devs on our team are just like, man, what have we been doing? Like, this is so easy.
You know what? I guess I would. What is the trade-off there? Is there really a security trade-off? Because I think that's what people say, but I'm not deep enough tech-wise to really know.
Yeah, look, I'm not a dev or anything myself either, but I think that the key thing there is that a UTXO chain is definitely more secure, and it is, you could argue, architecturally more sound. So like an account-based model, right? But here's the funny thing, from what I understand, with a chain like Sui, they have what they call objects, and objects are kind of like semi UTXO. It's almost like a version of like UTXO. So they've taken like a mishmash of a whole bunch of stuff and built out like a really, really, fast and smooth and solid variation of it. But there aside from that, I personally don't think there's too much, besides perhaps everyone holds BTC. How do you tap into a lot of that untouched liquidity? That's something that everyone's after, right? With Cardano, that's just something that we were in and love for similar reasons. You could take the idea of BTC and expand on it a little bit with smart contracts, things like that, and solid community there as well. Sui, very, very different, but architecturally, from what the developers tell me, they just absolutely love it because it's just built so phenomenally. You do things and they automatically just pop up. I'll give you a great example, right? BTC, or the Bitcoin ecosystem, you can truly say super decentralized, right? There's no single point of contact you can go to who can say, all right, this is who you go to talk to about A. This is who's going to help you with B. This is who's going to help you form C.
Right.
You want runes, you go to the runes guys. You want stuff on stacks, you hit up people working on stacks. You want, now everyone's talking about alkanes. Do some stuff over on alkanes. You had other sort of protocols in the past. You've got other L2s as well, right? That are launching or have launched. Everyone's doing different things. Cardano, still a bit similar, but smaller community, hold events, very siloed. So they tend to hang out together, kind of know each other. You go on Sui and, we've built very strong relationships there. And we know the team, obviously, at Mistin Labs and Sui Foundation. And suddenly, we're kind of linked up with everybody. And obviously, that's where you talk about like a Bitcoin being, decentralized versus a chain that, has aspirations of being decentralized, but at the moment isn't quite there, as you see with a lot of chains that aren't necessarily UTXO.
It's hard to
so
find
happens.
And you need the community to build something like that too. Like Bitcoin came up at a different time, so that it wasn't centralized, it was decentralized, but you still ended up having these communities that got together to form this stuff out. And it still does exist, to a large degree. You still have BIPs, some people are still improving the blockchain, but it's a different way. But we are coming up with, now that there's more ways to utilize these blockchain tools and these entities, you need to organize it in some way. It really needs to be done, and you can't do that without some kind of centralized something. Like even like if it, like we're, Stack is a very decentralized ecosystem. But if we don't integrate and get to know each other and form this community that is participating in all of these different projects as a user base and a developer base and a feedback loop to make the products better, like if that doesn't, you have to have some kind of, everything's going to form around something, right? There's always going to be some central point of development, but we want the goal for decentralization is so that anyone can build on it. You don't have to actually do what a centralized authority tells you to do. That the tools are there and it's open. And so that's a lot of where the balance goes. As long as it's open and people can build on it without getting, no, we don't want that on our platform, on our chain, so you can't build it. And I don't think that that's really happening at Sui or any of these other chains. Really, there's the, I'm not sure about Ripple, to be honest, but I don't want to. Yeah, I love that. By the way, I have some friends, lots of friends that own XRP, big XRP maxis. I love them to death. I hope everyone kills it. I just like poking the bear a little bit on that one. It's fun to get to those. The XRP guys are easy to wind up.
I feel you, mate. And at the end of the day, right? Ripple is very centralized, but from a product point of view, you have a chain that works very well, that doesn't have a lot of DeFi yet, but has a very big treasury that is looking to tap into interesting products and projects. So
yeah, they're not going away. They're not going away.
Yeah,
They'll be here.
you know how you kind of go, well, these are now chains that are too big to fail, right? You've got your Solana,
Right.
You've got your Ethereum, your Ripple, your Binance. These are chains that are too big to fail, right?
Right.
Obviously Bitcoin is there, but so why aren't people looking at that from a builder point of view, right? That's always how I kind of see it.
Yeah, no, and people are. I know a lot of guys are doing stuff on XRP, trying to build stuff out. big friends with the. I don't know if you know the EZA app. EZA app is it's kind of like Duolingo, but for programming languages, and they cover. They've done a lot with Stacks. They do Clarity. Clarity is the language that Stacks is built on, but they do everything. Polkadot and XRP and everything. Like any kind of coding language there is, they have a module for it for people to learn, which is great. We want more devs on anything is better than not more devs.
Yep.
But those guys, the EZA guys, are hardcore. They love XRP, even though they are very
Phil and
connected
Dom.
to the Stacks ecosystem. Phil and Dom love XRP. They go hard for XRP. They were on CNBC calling for $1,000 XRP, which is probably a little bit. I think they were just being goofy, to be honest, but they played it well. But I love them. They're good guys. I just don't. It's I'm a little bit concerned about the potential for it to be too centralized. That's my concern. And I'm told I'm wrong. I'm told I actually should be concerned about that because it's not really that kind of centralization, but I don't know enough to know.
Not that kind of centralization, right?
Yeah.
Like,
They just own all of the supply. But honestly, I still think that there's in a world of decentralization, there's going to be lots of winners in the marketplace. And you guys seem to obviously have kind of taken that approach too. You're looking to develop an app that will cater to broad players in the marketplace, which is what we need. More options in the marketplace is only going to be better for consumers at the end of the day. And so that's really what it boils down to. But I love what you're working on, Shaz. I really appreciate coming out today. We have, so how our show works at 9:30, we have the game master comes on and we play find to earn rounds where it kind of incorporates Google Maps and Google Street View, and we have sponsors from a bunch of the meme coin community coins on Stacks where people can play, and the first person that finds the location and responds on X gets the prize for the day. And it's also to help bring awareness to the on-chain game. Xenitron actually, he innovated with encrypted NFTs. So like on the marketplace, you have one bit of information, but when you have the NFTs in your wallet and you're connected to your wallet on their app, on their game platform, it gives you more information for using in the game, but you can trade the NFTs without having to give the information away. Really cool stuff going on with Skullcoin. And he's going to be here any minute to come play our game. Now, you are welcome to stay and play, but I want to be respectful of everybody's time. And if you can't, I understand that wasn't on the. I didn't even tell you about it. I don't think.
I would have, but it's 11:30 p.m. here, and I know my son's gonna be up at 7 regardless, so I need to get some sleep before I start. yeah, exactly. But I'm definitely gonna tune in tomorrow to watch it, and I know that you guys do an evening show as well,
I think you're
right?
on for the night show. Yeah, my GP right here next to me hosts it. I usually come on. I think you're scheduled for tomorrow's show tomorrow night. Is it?
Yeah. So you're Wednesday evening in the US.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. So it'll be Thursday morning for you. Yeah.
So let's see. Maybe I'll jump on. Maybe both myself and Guido, because that's a good early morning time in Australia. So we'll come on and catch up with you guys and vibe again. But thank you so much for having me on. It's awesome. Keep doing what you guys are doing, and maybe we can talk. I have some connects in Stacks, but maybe there's a conversation to have on that front as well.
We can absolutely.
And I know who to go to.
You definitely know who to go to. We are. I can put you in touch with whoever we need to talk to, and just to have a conversation. There's no, who knows what'll happen, but we definitely know some people here. Also, I'll DM you because we're looking to get some more of the SUI projects out on here, so we can kind of get them some eyeballs and get some of their community eyeballs on us and help grow together. I'll talk to you offline. I'll DM you on we'll talk on TG about it. I'm sure we can do more.
Yeah,
And
Shaz,
look
nice
Awesome.
to meet you, man.
on Guido
Yeah,
on
likewise.
tomorrow night.
Yeah,
The days are just
for
running
sure.
into each other, man. And thank you, Shaz, so much. Great stuff today. Really, I've been enjoying playing with my Tokeo wallet. If you guys are on Cardano, go get one today. Download the Tokeo app. It's great for Cardano. Bitcoin stuff on there as well you can play with. And then soon to come, some more functionality. I heard Sui's launching tomorrow, definitely, for sure.
Yeah,
No,
there we are. Now, a few days away, but we're announcing that Sui's coming very soon. But you heard it here first. So
Let's
if you've been
go.
watching, you got all the alpha on the show. If anyone's tuned in from the Tokyo side, show these guys some love, give them some follows, subscribe. You know the drill. But look, all three of you, thanks a lot for having me on. Have a good rest of your days, and we'll catch up in another, like, tomorrow. So
yeah, well, talk
Awesome,
soon,
man.
man. Enjoy the rest of your
Yeah.
enjoy your
All right.
evening. Get some rest.
Yeah.
That boy
See you
will be
guys.
awake soon. Take it easy,
Later,
man.
brother.
That's it. Catch ya. Bye.
Orange in the house. What's up, man? How you doing today? You with us?
Good morning, Orange.
Good morning, Orange.
I love having 300 here, dude. Like having looks like the audio and the voice cues on point.
Oh, it's
Got
right
the
on
broski
point.
in the
Yeah.
house, man. Let's go, man. So yeah, real cool
We
talking with
cannot hear
Chaz,
you,
man.
Orange. We cannot
Chaz.
hear you.
Shaz, right? Shaz. Not
Shaz.
Chaz.
Shaz.
Shaz. Okay.
Shaz.
It's like one of
Or
those
Shaz, might
situations
be
where it's
Shaz.
like, does it have two M's? Like in Step Brothers, like Pam and
Pam or Pan.
Oh, your name is Pam?
I think I can solve this Pam Pan thing.
Dilemma. And he's like, I'm sorry, who is this? Oh shit. But yeah, I look forward to shooting the breeze with him and talking to him tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I think Sugito Steve was the
Nice.
other. So Steve and Chase were the ones we met. So Steve's gonna come on tomorrow night.
Right on.
I gotta make sure that they should have the right link, but I gotta double check and make sure. I also gotta fix the Calendly for the night show, so that we don't end up with guests on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah. That way, they might not just show up to an empty studio.
That would be bad.
Football.
That would be bad. We definitely don't want to do that to our guests.
Yeah, dude.
Orange,
but,
are you with us?
Orange is back.
I'm here.
There
Morning.
he is.
Yeah.
Hey.
There you go.
Oh.
Orange.
It's too hot here, so my PC is not running that great.
Oh, dude, I'm praying for you guys, man, because we just got some rain. Where like it was for the first time in a month. Like it did not rain for a month straight, and it was 111 for a month straight. 111 Fahrenheit. So it's just
Damn.
blistering hot.
So-
it's humid.
Wow, that's crazy.
What's
got some-
Fahrenheit? 2 degrees. Because here we
Uh,
measure with degrees.
so here I'll give you the 111 F to C is like 43, 43.8.
Damn.
That's hot in there. Yeah, that's hot.
Yeah.
You can
111
fry an egg with them. You can
Yes,
fry an
yeah.
egg.
That's yeah, real for real
yeah.
on a rock. It'll take a
Yep.
little while, but you can do it. Real quick, couple words from our sponsors, and we will be back with Find to Earn rounds shortly. Guys, share out the stream. You know what to do. time. The Game Master has arrived in his true form. How are you
X-Man.
today, sir?
Zenny, what up?
GM mortals, how are you? You alive?
Doing good,
Good,
man.
Zenny.
Morning, Zenny.
Alive and well, sir. Alive and well.
Okay, let's play.
Let's play.
That's
We have
fun.
rounds
Let's go.
sponsored by RuCoin, LeoCoin, Bitcoin Pepe, Bob Token on Stacks, Flat Earth, STXI, and Droid Token. And then at some point this week, I don't know which day, we will have a special bonus round with UAP as well. We have, and don't forget our jackpot round sponsored by Skullcoin, where you can win 20 STX. And if there's no winner, that prize will ride till tomorrow. Guys, first rule of Find to Earn, you must share out the live stream, share out the stream. It helps us grow. It's how we are able to get more and more sponsors, by growing our audience and getting more engagement daily. Help make it worth it to our sponsors by sharing out the live stream now. We're going to start with, which round are we starting with today, sir?
I just dropped you the Leo picture. Let's just show Leo picture and play the Leo as a warm-up round open for everyone. And after we play 2 whitelist rounds.
All right,
Solid.
very, very cool. I will get that up
Let's get it.
in a moment. Here is the image. I like it. They like the guitar on the bus. You got this little motor bus.
Yeah, what's that Leo doing in that pan? You know, they're obviously trying to sell the pans, right? Like, or doing
Leo's
something
tweaking.
with the pan. Why is that Leo in that pan?
What is going
Marinating
on,
bro?
for tonight.
Yo. Is he? Never mind.
All right, you guys got 5 more seconds for the bonus. You got extra advantage by tuning in live. Before we launch the show, you guys can get the picture in your head, analyze it, and that is it.
The organized is where it's at.
The organized is where it's at.
Dropped some alpha this morning, right? Like got some alpha from the Tokeo wallet guys.
We got some
announced
deep
here
alpha
first.
from that. I didn't know that Sui was launching that soon. So we actually heard about Sui launching on there back in May, by the way. They told
Yeah,
us that.
well, yeah. Like we also like talked to the guys out in Bitcoin Vegas as well. So we obviously got some early alpha there.
I did not know XRP, Solana, ETH, and all that functionality is
Right.
coming.
Like
this
they have a
morning. I didn't know.
multi-chain type of experience, you know. That's interesting. And I liked Chase from their team. He's out there grinding.
Both of those guys were actually really cool. Both
Yeah,
of those guys were really cool. Chase was a very mellow, down to earth. He's more on the dev side, by the way. He seemed a
Oh,
little
he
bit
is?
out of the. Yeah, he's more on the. He's one of their dev side guys. And then Steve, who goes by Guido, is one of the founders and less dev oriented from what he said. But I saw he was at the Bitcoin Beach event too. He was boogieing down. I saw him. He was dancing with some girl. He had some girl with him.
I'm trying to figure out who the second DJ that played there was. If it was somebody that they hired or somebody that was.
I think he was a friend of either Liquidium or Trio guys. I don't think Diego knew him.
Gotcha. Yeah, man.
Okay,
Let's
let's
fight
launch
out.
the round.
All
Let
right.
the hunt begin. I will count down. This will be warm-up open round for everyone. You can win 50,000 Leo. After this, we play whitelist rounds. Okay, we start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Let's
So on the
go.
Stablecoin BTC page, refreshing, giving it a little refresh so I can catch the game round. Boom, boom. All right, as you can see, I have liked and shared the live stream here, and now I'm liking and sharing the round. Boom, boom. I am copying this if I feel like it, and then clicking this link. It'll take us to our starting location. GP has an extra step, so you have the advantage. I have to reshare my screen. show you where we're at in the world. Here we go. Boom, boom. Got that there. And it looks like we're in India. In India here, looking for a Leo cat on the side of the road. And his owners or family, they're selling pans, like laying in a pan. So, don't know. This is an open casual round, so I'm just gonna go up the street a little bit. Let's see what I can find. There we go. Taking a look around.
To play the game, you
this is
have to
why I
like
accidentally
report the
clicked
game before you play and the stream.
And so Orange put me onto this. You click this yellow guy and it'll tell you where you can or cannot go. So there we go. Got the alpha from Orange. I'll go up the street, opposite direction. What happens here? Man, this place is hustling and bustling.
Leo, where are you?
Where are you?
Come here, kitty, 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 kitty. Yeah, kitty, 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 kitty.
Start making the little. Kitty, kitty.
Okay, we have people who found it, and the first person who dropped the correct coordinates and the link was Tamil Chad.
Tamil Chad.
No.
Let's go. I see DJ
No,
Hush in
boys,
there.
no.
I see Ridwan. I see Z. On-chain Z. I think that's a new player. Hanif. Zoe. Very good. And Tamil Chad with the win. Let's go.
Camille's a base Chad. He's in this Stacking DAO Discord and that's Discord grinding. Alright, so here is your this is from starting location to end location here, right?
And now we play 2 whitelist rounds. If you can leave the comment, it means you are in whitelist and you can play this round. You can choose what the game to play, first or second. Both are very easy games. You have just to understand how to use Google Maps. Just move forward and we are ready to launch. This is whitelist.
I've never
round for
seen
new
3
players
people
or
riding a bike
people
before.
who won just 1-2 times. Who want to count down?
I
got
can.
you. Oh, no.
okay,
let's-
PC,
I
you
want,
go ahead.
No. 300. You do it.
Please. At least 300.
Porsche, PD, Tattoo, Ina, Shanu, let's get it.
Let's get it. I'm
Let's
done.
go.
I know. Let's go to it.
Okay, here is the 2 games. You can choose what game to play. They are both very easy games. Just to go forward, just to share the right location and be the first who drop the link. We're using timestamps on X to identify who was the first, just to understand the timestamps. We got the winner.
Get the
Yeah,
like
we're
and
just
share the
peeking around
live
the corner.
stream and the game rounds.
That is a giant kangaroo.
As
For
fitting
reference,
for the Brews, actually.
ready
Shout out to
to
the Roo
jump.
Brews.
It is the jumping point. So here we go. Copy the coordinates. Here.
Yeah, I'm setting up my controller to work on Google. I think there is a plugin that you can use, so I think it'll be cool to use a gamepad on this game.
Yeah, sure, you can try to do
A
it.
game controller.
Ah, really?
It's a new meta.
Okay, we have a winner for the first game. A lot of players who found the rule, like about 6 players found. The first was Zidan Shanko, and you can play still the Flat Earth game.
Let's go. So the Flat Earth game is also launched for the whitelist round.
Yeah, you just have to find the horse.
I think someone found it.
Yeah, I think this lady.
Nat Viorira.
Yeah, she's the winner.
Let's go. That was
She just had to go up the street just a bit for the roo around here.
Congrats, everyone.
Congrats.
congrats,
There you
everyone.
go.
How do you say congrats in
The
other
roo was
languages?
kicking out this door right here.
I don't know how to say congratulations in other languages. I
This
should
side
learn.
we say makoro koto.
Makoro koto.
Makroro
Yeah,
koto.
makoro koto. Makoro
Makororo
koto.
koto.
Makoro koto.
Makoro
Yeah,
koto.
exactly, bro.
Makoro koto.
Makoro koto. Yeah.
Congratulations. So what about the flat round? Are we still looking for flat? It looks like we may just have a winner here.
Yeah, we have a winner. There is a lady to win.
Right on, right on. Congrats, guys. Congrats. Great work.
Okay, get ready. We next round we play Pepe round.
So this was for the flat round here, guys. It's right up the street just a bit for the whitelist round. And the majestic pony. Right there. Look at this. And this is where are we at in this world?
Okay. I will
Somewhere
count
in
down.
front.
This round you can play. Everyone can play. This is open round. We start open round. And you can win 300k Pepe. Okay, we start in 5,
All right.
4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Handy.
Jackalo.
Let's go. Jackalo.
Let's go.
Oh, look at this, dude. This B Pepe's up in, like, dude, he's got banana. Like, he's like shopping.
That's GPSC
Yeah,
right
he's
there in
going around
Africa.
shopping.
GPSC already in Africa,
Right there, bro.
Yeah, I see you.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, bro. Make my way all the way through all of Africa.
Yeah, come
gonna
to
travel,
Zim. We
bro.
got a farm for you, bro. We got a farm for you.
Oh, damn, Skippy, you know I'm coming through to see you, Hana. All right, so we are starting here, and we are looking for a B Pepe in the market. Looks like a little tin roof. So I'm gonna go look around. Kind of drop in and see if I can aerial coverage might help me just a bit. Also very close. And some brick walls and a big old rock in the middle of the road. Feeling like maybe one of these side streets. Quite possibly. Let's see. Yep, I can go on here. There'll be a brick wall there.
Where are we
too.
now?
Let's try over here.
You're almost there, bro. You're almost there.
Feel like I'm close.
Okay, we have a lot of people who found, like there is a 15 comments, like we have all of them found. The first was Isaac, second Saki.btc. Isaac was the fastest finger.
Congrats.
Makorokoto.
What does that mean?
Congratulations.
Okay, the next
Let's
game
go.
will be a little bit harder maybe.
Monday.
Let's try to play.
Andy.
Okay, we have STXI game. Who want to count down? Make countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, Handy.
Let's go,
Let's
the
get it.
game launch.
Chicalo. Chicalo.
Hello.
Let's go.
Let's go. So, yeah, this language of mine, it's similar to Japanese, because if you want to know it, it's similar how we pronounce words.
It's similar to Japanese in like what is your language called?
It's called Shona. So yeah, how Japanese pronounce their words, it's the same as the Shona guys.
I wonder if there's an ancient connection back then. Maybe you guys traded. There was like some trade going on between the two cultures, and that's why.
Yeah, I think so, because the people from this side, they migrated from I think top of Africa, like Ghana, going down to the south of Africa. That's where they settled, because we came from, I think, the Ghanaians side. So maybe Genghis Khan had something to do with these languages intertwining.
Genghis Khan had a lot to do with
A lot of things.
a lot of languages across the whole world, man.
He's a legend.
We are, yeah, we're all descendants of the great Khan. I mean, it just is what it is. Prolific.
Dude,
I thought I had a lot.
the dude's army killed so many people that it changed the carbon footprint of humanity.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Is he the one who invaded like nations with elephants?
That well, I think Hannibal, right? Hannibal had elephants and tried to go into Rome with elephants, but I don't think he made it. He couldn't get through the. He tried to go around, right? If I'm remembering correctly, he tried to go around and through the mountains, and they got trapped. They couldn't make it.
We got Zimbabweans in the chats, bro. If you check, there is Mwanawevu Hazel. She's the one who introduced me to the Stacks ecosystem back in the day. She's laughing that I'm teaching you guys Shona in there.
I want to know all
Wenny.
the languages.
Wenny is an OG find to earn player. She's got to be on the top leaderboard, right, Zenny?
Yeah, she's a third, I believe.
Number 3.
She's a legend. She's a legend right there. Say Wenyuevu means use of the soil.
Of the soil?
Yeah,
earth?
of the soil. Yeah, the soil of the earth.
Nice. Agrarian culture. Growing me some food. If you guys didn't know, I like to eat. That's why being diabetic
Me too,
absolute curse.
Come, let's have some, bro. I'm having bread and some chicken livers right now, bro.
Haven't eaten. I'm not sure what I'm going to have. Although I think I'm probably going to end up with some leftover chicken Alfredo from yesterday. I think that's what. I don't. To be honest with you, my wife has me to the point where I don't know how to take care of myself anymore. Like, I just go look in the oven. If there's food in there, I eat it. If there's no food for me, I just wait until the food fairy comes and puts some food in the oven for me.
The food fairy
Yeah.
is base, dude. I feel like my dad is the
I gotta.
same way. My dad is just waiting on the food fairy.
I'm trying
gotta-
to buy. I'm trying to buy weights because the weight that I'm gaining right now, it's, bro. I'm weighing over 80 something because I was 50, but now 80, and now I
Kilos?
can go.
Kilos? 80 kilos?
Getting that weight up.
Yeah, 80 kilos. So it's not close to the gym where I stay, so I have to
That's like a
rely
buck
on push-ups.
96. Dude's pushing like 200 pounds. That's only 10 pounds lighter than me, bro.
Whoa, bro! So I need to slow down.
Probably
You
taller
need
I
to
need
too.
to
slow
slow
down. You need to slow down.
Dang, Hannah.
I cannot.
What did Yo Gotti said? They say I'm getting fat. Guess I'm eating good.
Yeah,
20 racks under the motor. Got my name under the hood. Yo Gotti.
yeah. So you listen to your Gotti.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah,
pretty.
so
I'm a Dolph
You-
fan.
you are heavy on the trap.
Been there, done that. I'm trapping these Web3 vibes now.
Yeah, same as I, bro. Like, I don't know when I'm gonna release a new song, cause, yeah, bro.
Soon.
Yeah, probably soon, bro. We can do a gig like Giga Pepe. We can do it big like Giga Pepe. Pepe. I think you should give it to Peace Love Music. I know he's gonna love that. And also Zenny.
Oh, dude, yeah, we could do a teaser. We could do a teaser.
Okay, let's
for
play
sure.
the next
We'll
game.
do it on the night show.
Yes, sir.
All right.
We start like it's
So
a
we are
droid
going-
game. We start in 5,
Ooh.
4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Let's get it. Let's go.
Sunday.
Jackalope.
Hello.
Sunday.
Yes, sir.
Thomas Khan.
Thomas Khan.
What is it in Japanese? Igzun.
It's
Exu, you got it right, bro. Exu.
Yes, I
Oh,
got it.
Hajime.
Igzu.
Hajime.
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 Hajime is begin.
Hajime.
Hajime is
Hajime.
used
Hajime.
a lot in martial arts.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah,
Martial
so
arts.
like in a tournament. I thought I heard that before.
Hajime.
Right, like Hajime.
I think GP should know that.
You know, I'm terrible because like I want to learn Tagalog, which is like learning the language they speak in the Philippines, but I just know the bad words. And I'm not gonna say them on stream. I used to listen to my grandfather, like he would talk on the phone with his brothers and stuff like that, and I miss hearing his language, like the Tagalog being spoke. It's like a mix of Spanish and like Japanese, Chinese, like it's a mixed language, and you can go across a river and one word can mean one thing on one side of the river, and on the other side of the river it means something else. There's many dialects of Tagalog.
Yeah, it's same even this side, bro. Like some words that were clean now they are sounding bad because people they just they just invented a lot of
Put a different
languages.
thing to it.
Yeah, so it can mean something else this side, and it means something else that other side.
And then you end up saying it on accident because you're asking for a bagel or something. It's like you're asking for a banana or something. And it's like, what do you mean? You got some static.
Like, where you from?
Where are you from? Yeah, exactly.
I don't bang.
Bro, I'm just trying to go about my biz. I'm just trying to go about my biz. I'm looking for a banana. You know what I mean? Yeah. Ooh, what is it? I see a little. No, I thought I saw a truck. I thought I saw
So-
the droid truck. But that didn't.
So this one is hard, right? We don't have a winner yet.
Yeah, we have no winner
Uh,
yet.
Still
So
looking.
first person who find the red track will win. In Dark Forest.
Yeah, looking for the red droid truck in the jungle region. It's
We
like a
still
very
have no winner.
lots of trees. It is beautiful. Look at this place.
It has
It's
better
awesome.
roads than we have.
Yeah, dude.
will be red. It will be obviously red.
Alright, traveling these streets isn't getting me any help, so I'm gonna switch out the satellite view and see if I can't help find it.
You're lost in the woods, bro.
I am, man. I am. Alright, let's see. Starting location here. So let's go south and see what happens. And good luck finding a truck like this whenever it's so much so much foliage. You kind of have to go explore on the ground floor. You have to get there and, you know, just drop in somewhere else.
It's the Ghibli image that has everybody messed up.
Yeah, everybody but not the orange. So the winner is the orange.
Ooh,
Orange. There you go. And that
orange for the win, dude.
that dude is saying this is a very relaxing jungle to explore.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
not wrong.
It is. I'm finding places I want to travel to, man.
The thing I notice whenever I go through these parts of the world, you have to imagine that there are people living there. It's not just a road we are trying to find something. It's just a place where people are really living.
Orange, have you been down to Africa?
No, that's the one part of the world I have not been to.
You should come to Victoria Falls. You love it. You love it here. And see one of the world wonders.
Are you going to host me? You're going to wine and dine me, and you're going to show me around?
Showing Orange around, definitely. Come to Africa, we'll show you around and you're gonna have a nice time. Yeah, probably maybe you refuse to go back to where you stay, bro. You can move in here.
Yeah. I will. We have a wife there. I have children.
You can bring them down here. We've got nice food, everything, bro.
There we go.
Did
There
you
we
find it,
have
GP?
Good job, Orange. Orange got it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's play the next game. It's a Bob the Builder. You
Right,
have to
all right,
find
all
the yellow excavator, but it will be unique place. So be focused. Not so easy, but not so hard. Like, you know, medium rare. Who want to count down?
Medium rare. Let's go. It's been a minute since I heard medium
My
rare from
countdown.
Zenny.
Itch.
All right.
Sun. See. Go. Go.
Let's go. In
Let's
Japanese, bro.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Exude.
Exu.
Okay, this game is launched last game before jackpot. Let's go.
I've done some martial
All right.
arts in my younger days, so I have been accustomed to speaking Japanese in that part.
How many languages do you speak, Orange?
Fully or just partially, because I can speak some words.
Oh, shit.
Fully is just two. I'm
So
not
do you-
very good.
Do you still have the martial arts in you, or the edge just caught up like it did to 3H?
Yeah. So the funny thing is if you start young enough, you will always have something to fall back upon. But you don't.
Yes, you have muscle fibers.
Yeah.
I remember your cell memory.
So
Yeah.
if I need to defend myself, I can defend myself.
Definitely.
I probably won't win, but I still can defend myself to a certain degree.
Me these days I just like boxing match, shadow box, Because yeah, back in the days when I was a kid, I used to do kickboxing, but now my legs can't even reach even a centimeter because you know I'm fat. Yeah, yeah, I'm fat. Twitch is
Yeah.
fat.
Yeah.
So yeah, now I do some shadow boxing and stuff, but yeah, that other stuff I can't.
I totally get that.
I'm looking for these three
If
pillars
you
that are in
don't
the
keep up on
background.
your cardio, the cardio is one of the best things you can have.
How can you keep up
Boxing,
with
yeah.
cardio when you? How can you caught up with cardio when you are in Web3? Web3 is just 24/7. You're seated on your PC, eating food, tweeting, going on live, going on spaces. There's no time to exercise, bro. We take no
Yeah,
breaks.
exactly. Yeah.
You have to make time. You have to make time.
Yeah,
I go to
that
the
is so
pool.
true.
Like swimming is a very good exercise too, and I can
We
swim
still
like a
have
fish.
no winner.
I seem to not. Oh, thank God. I didn't find the elevator or the excavator. What do you call it?
So we have no winner for this one too.
No winner yet.
I'm looking for those like three pillars that are in the background orange.
Just a clue. If you look at the picture, you see that it's next to a railroad.
Okay, the winner is
Right.
orange, and he was
Good
faster
clue.
than Isaac for 6 seconds.
I actually
Orange.
We've got the fastest fingers in the world
6
now.
seconds.
Orange in the building.
And by
Let's
the way,
go.
Isaac was
Orange
on
is good at
opposite
shit
side.
talking.
Yeah, Isaac was wrong picture.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
loving the trash talk from Orange.
Very good.
Oh, you got to, bro.
Oh, well, I found
That's
it.
fun.
I found it late, but I found it.
All right, Peace. I see you in the game. No points on the board, but you still almost scored. So
No points on the board, but I'm
That
having a
counts.
good time.
yes, sir. Okay, I did this wrong.
And I only found it a minute late. I found the pillars. I just couldn't figure out the orientation on time.
Yeah, I'm the same. I was looking for that yellow machine, but
I was on the wrong side of the building, and I just couldn't find it.
Okay, let's play the jackpot game. It will be totally absurd game.
To the jackpot. Let's go, guys. Back to the
Okay, the
Skullcoin
first,
BTC page on
First day
X.
of new jackpot, so there will be no clue, just 4 minutes, like maybe 3-4 minutes, okay.
Let's go.
You know, it's more based on luck, but
Let's get
you
it.
can try. Try hard.
so 300. Did I correctly understand that you did some martial arts yourself?
Yeah, I did kickboxing.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, I was more like but it was mixed with a little bit of boxing, because you know that time people saw that you need to work also on your punches than having this basic karate. So it was more like mixed karate with boxing, like mixed MMA.
Yeah, nice.
So which belt? Kyokushin. I saw that you did Kyokushin. Which belt?
I was one below brown, so I was green or blue.
Yeah, I saw that dude also saying he did Banshinkan Taijutsu. It's more like Naruto type of thing. Kagebushi no Jutsu.
I
Yeah,
really,
dude. What type of chakra nature does Dark Dude have?
Okay, let's launch the game and continue discussion. Okay, are you ready? We start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Let's the hunt begin. Last
Let's
game for today.
go.
Good luck,
The 3
hunters.
or 4 minutes we'll give you, and
Sunday.
if there will be no winner, prize goes tomorrow. You have to find Please get
Let's
the
go.
fact.
Is that an
Get the
anti
facts.
windmill?
Is
Oh,
that,
that's
is that a drone?
okay. It says no windmills, and then it's got a windmill on the the treasure chest. Like, says who?
It's a
Huh.
peace sign.
Peace, love,
Cryptic.
music.
Cryptic.
It's a peace sign. Is it a peace sign or is it a
I can
windmill?
see that.
Maybe it's a windmill.
It's a windmill.
I know there's a
Looks
windmill.
like a-
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
The facts, and then, you know, hey, you know, we this is a peace sign here.
Let's play absurd.
All right, let's
This
see.
picture is like from daydreams, like when we just sleeping, we see like this kind of logic.
So the question is, did they already install the windmills or not? Because if they did, you
No, they're
I just don't understand why
obviously
the
don't
people in
want them.
Lincoln, Nebraska wouldn't want abundant
wind
energy. Yeah, yeah.
I can
Wind
understand that. We have like a wind farm close to my house, and they make
Is
a
it
lot
loud?
of noise, constant noise. It's,
So is
really,
it for energy?
yeah. So the
Yes.
wind is making the turbine spin, and that generates electricity. So what I can remember is in my younger years when I had a bike, you had a dyno on your bike to power your lights while you're bicycling or when you're going on the road. So you didn't need any batteries for your headlights on the bicycle. And that's the same principle for the windmills. So they generate electricity through resistance.
Or something like a dynamo?
So naturally, it's gonna be noisy.
Yeah, the wind tips are because they are farther away from the central point. They have to make more. They have to have more speed than the middle point, and that is creating very loud noises.
I wonder if there's a way to make them less noisy.
Sure.
Well, you get less resistance.
Well, is it the wind that's causing the noise, or is it something in the mechanics that's causing the noise?
The thing is,
I'd imagine the mechanic.
a combination of both, because it's both making the sound of the mechanics, but also the wind tips that are spinning very rapidly.
Hmm.
And that was my TED talk. Thank you for coming.
To be honest with you, and I don't think we need to. I'm not of the impression that we should completely get off of fossil fuels. I think that that's a bad plan, and like it's being proposed in my market, and I'm only speaking anecdotally, but I do have experience as a realtor and the committees I serve on. The last few years now, they've been pushing to do like all electric building, all electric updates. So if you're like heating your home with oil and you need to get a permit to update your home, you need to replace your heating system. Well, eventually they want to pass laws that you can't replace it with a fossil fuel burning heating system. You have to convert to electric, which we don't have enough of a grid for that. Most of the electric is produced by burning fossil fuels anyway. And we need more technology, but at a fundamental level, cheap, abundant sources of energy is what helps elevate the poorest in our society to have better living conditions. So that is important too. You know, we spend all of this. There's such this massive, campaign of information trying to convince everybody that the world is going to, basically just burn up because from burning fossil fuels. And I don't believe that that's actually, it seems more propaganda based than factually based.
I've got a hot take. I don't think that oil only can be produced on Earth. I think that there is oil everywhere in the universe.
I think there's a lot more oil on Earth than they.
Okay,
than
inside this chart, and let's move the price
I agree.
tomorrow.
That is it. No one found it.
Yeah, I just dropped the coordinates. This price will go for tomorrow. Jackpot game is growing.
All
For
right.
today,
So,
good game, everyone.
great game, great show.
Yes, sir.
Another excellent episode of Find to Earn. Congratulations to all of our winners, all of our participants. Thank you for playing. I missed Darth Dude a little while ago, telling us ninjutsu. What's up, buddy? They're bad for the birds too, the towers. But honestly, more power.
Birds aren't real.
Birds. Awesome stuff. Another fine episode of the Let's Go Good Morning Show. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Zenny, anything happening in the Skull Coin world you want to mention before you sign off?
Well, we launch the game soon, and be ready. We will drop publicly in our marketing group our Stacks testnet game, but be ready. We're just waiting for one moment, like in this week happening, and after we'll launch on the game, and it will have snowball effect. You will see.
Very cool. Excited for that. Orange, you got anything happening today?
No, eating a lot of ice cream to keep cool.
Nice. I wish I wasn't so diabetic. Damn it. I love ice cream. That's like my favorite thing ever.
Sugar is dead.
Yeah.
Sugar is dead.
Hunter, you got anything going on today?
Yeah, we got art on Stacks with OG, GPSC, and Reese. And yeah, we're going to have a nice time. We're going to have best artist that we're going to interview.
Awesome. Who's coming
Yeah,
on?
it's gonna be awesome.
Do you guys know who it is?
Reese will let us know.
Okay, see
Reese
you,
will let
everyone.
us know. Hold on.
See you, Zenny. Have a great day, man. Thank you for joining us. GP, what do you got going on? I know you got the screen share, the stacking DAO space we're missing right now. We got Hermetica up today. What do you got going on?
So it's going to be a marketing space for the art on Stacks. We're going to be talking about how, we can help other artists get themselves out there, different techniques, and how to market yourself as an artist at 3 p.m. ET. But starting off, we've got the Stacks DeFi show running right now, about to jump into that. And then at 1 p.m. ET in the Stacking DAO Discord, we're going to be doing a live screen share to where we're going to be jumping into all the alpha and discovering all these base tools that we have in our ecosystem and some outside of our ecosystem. So we're going to be doing some alpha hunting and have some good time together. Jump in. We're going to give away $10 in SDSDX and, spend some time as a community. So one lucky participant will win some SDSDX. And then later today, I got flag football. Uncle GP coming in for duty, taking him to flag football practice and running that boy, getting him to do his plays, getting his push-ups, dips, and sit-ups in, all of that. So that is my day for today.
Let's go. Get it. Lots going on. Lots happening in our space, guys. Honey, you got one more thing?
Yeah, you are all dripped up. I'm seeing GP got the Zest drip on. You got the Stacks Asia drip on, bro.
We need to get Hunter some drip. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
We gotta get him some
Yeah, we need to get that drip, bro.
Where's Hunter needs some merch, guys. We got to get Hunter some
Do you have
merch. You know,
stacking DAO?
Let's go, bro.
Do you have stacking DAO, Hannah?
No, I don't have the staking DAO one because
I'm gonna hit you.
the issue here this side is the shipping part. I was trying to look
Oh,
for
yeah.
I was trying to look for
Hattie's friend
a
Eric
ship-
from Xinc might be able to help us with that. Hattie said that Eric's got the shipping sorted
Yeah.
out for international shipping.
Oh shit, we gotta talk to Eric then. That way
I
we can
think
get
that works.
some stuff
Because
out there.
last time when I received the leather match, I was told to pay like $60 because we use the traditional way, but if we use the shipping agent, will cost us a little. So yeah,
We'll have to work
Right
out.
on.
We'll have to work it out because we can get you the merch. Getting it to you that we gotta figure out the best processes. But we'll get you some baby steps, man. 2 weeks ago,
That's it.
the idea of having a Starlink was just a dream, right? Now here we are. You're on the show. You got the. By the way, Hunter has been given access. He has now actually got access to the Restream account. He's going to be learning how to produce. He's going to help us produce some shows as well, run his own
Let's
stuff.
go.
So
yes sir.
really cool stuff happening with that.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, that's a wrap. Thank you all for tuning in. Another great episode of the morning show. I am Peace Love Music. We are Deorganized Media, coming at you live on Bitcoin Live, decentralized broadcasting every Monday through Friday. Huge shout out to Tokeo Wallet and our sponsors at Stacking DAO and Bitflow, and Skullcoin, Find to Earn, and all the cool stuff happening with them as well. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Peace out.